Breaking news. I would have preferred to join the masses. Our able governor that they bounced at the inauguration of the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the Ego Square, Abuja, he don't come out now to come and tell us what can happen. Why they bouncing him back, or he have preferred to join the masses. Shebi, when will they tell you, say, make it calm down? This one, you see this fight, where you go begin. Where we say you don't betray your own brother. You think say they will trust you? Make you enter that place now, go do one or two things. That is why you are bounced. You open your mouth, even your predecessor, where be P2B, where they contest for election. Now so you the backstab him. Now so you the talk another different thing. Come they assassinate this man a character. Now we don't reach. The person that you supported, he don't win now, or they don't select him to be the president. On the day of inauguration, you are giving back seat, and you are complaining. I would have preferred to join the masses. SOLUDO speaks on being bounced off at the inauguration. Anyway, I don't want to talk much. Please, it is too early. My wonderful people, good morning to you all, and you are welcome to this early morning Wednesday broadcast. In case you never know, my name still never changed. I still remain your one and only Okude Daily Talk from my own corner, bringing to you this early Wednesday morning broadcast. Please, if you never subscribe to my channel, this is the right time for you to do that. Like, share, and make sure that any of my video you come across, let it go viral, because all my messages, all my videos and content, all of them is just like a message I'm passing to the public, I'm passing to my people, I'm passing to the Biafrans, to the Nigerian, and also to the world at large. So endeavor to do what? To contribute your own quota in moving this country forward, or in moving the struggle of Biafra forward, or in do what? In moving the advocate for good governance. That is what we represent. So my wonderful people, please, I want you to tighten your seatbelt, because now we're about to take off. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here this morning. We are starting with the SOLUDO. He's supposed to be the back. It's supposed to be the back seat headline, because they give him back seat for Eagle Square. But let us use him as as our anchor point this early morning. The governor of Anambra State, Chukwuma Charles Mbafu SOLUDO, has addressed the rumors claiming he was asked to leave the VIP section in the inauguration ceremony of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nigerians recall that SOLUDO was alleged to have been stopped by DSS operatives from entering the state box during the inauguration in Abuja. He won't go there, go show himself now. And I don't tell him, say, you are not welcome, though. As you can betray your own brother, where be P2B, even your predecessor, where don't rule the state before you. So you can as well betray them. So now, Omegogi, Fiamnanya, you have been left behind. Yeah, you are left, if now, outside the government say, you are left frustrated, famished, hunger. Our young able governor, even when they pursue him, he is going and still looking at back whether they will call him back. Come and join us. My dear, what they give you is ordinary man, what they call it? Ordinary man invitation. Green, you don't have gold. Imagine a governor of Anambra, the whole of Anambra State. Anambra State, we don't produce millionaires. I am very, very sure that in that VIP section, Emeka Ofo will be there. And Oba and his brother will also be there. But look at you, governor of Anambra State. It means that you are not being valued, because you are a traitor and also you are a betrayer. At least, reacting to the allegations during the inauguration of the regional headquarters of APGA on Tuesday in Oka, the governor explained that he was directed to the VVIP section alongside other governors. He stated that if he knew that rumors claiming he was bounced out of the VIP section would go viral, he would have refused to go to the VVIP section and join the masses instead, because APGA is a party of the masses. SOLUDO, you have been left behind. Sorrow, agony and pain. We were at the Eagle Square, venue of the inauguration in Abuja. The seating arrangements were right where the VIPs were, and we went there, and they told us that we had a seating arrangement, and they directed us to where we supposed to stay, which was even VVIP. Who are you now? They are giving you VVIP. You and Governor Ganduje, we are bounced. So we saw everything clearly. So don't stop painting red and blue and painting blue black. SOLUDO, you are a disgrace to the whole southern eastern governors. Only you they bounced. You don't know where you're supposed to sit because the one go show them say, after all I betrayed P2B and I castigated him to make sure that everything still yet P2B won 93% in that Anambra state, to let you know that you have been left behind. You are a mumu man. So we left there and went along with the CBN governor, other governors, the Dangote and the Oni of Ife, only for me to get out of the square and hear that SOLUDO was bounced off the VIP and asked to go and stay with the masses. Actually, if I knew that it was what was going to happen, I would have preferred to stay with the masses, and that is where I belong. I am for the masses, and to demonstrate that what happened on that day is a thing of the masses, he said. Yeah, now these are politicians. These people can lie. Even to the extent of you get angry in your face, the video, the camera captured you, where you are shouting, where you are, the DSS man himself was even nearly to beat you, because you want to join the VIPs, whereby you are not qualified to be there, because they see you as a traitor, and you are coming out now to tell us that you go to VVIPs. The sitting arrangement there, that nothing like VVIPs. One we get everything. Nobody is a mumu. So once they call you people politicians, that is the avenue to lie or to ferment all sorts of lies, simply because you want to be relevant, even where you are not recognized. Speaking further, the governor explained the All Progressive Grand Alliance APOGA is a party will work with the government of Tinubu. You don't know why. They bounce you because they know you are a betrayer and you are a traitor. If you can betray your own brother, will be your predecessor of Anambra State, then who is APC or Tinubu that you cannot betray? That is why you are being bounced. If you don't know the reason, just hear it now. Hear it from the horse's mouth, because here we don't propaganda. We go straight to the news and we tell you exactly how it is. And I'm also an advocate of good governance. For the 1 year and some months of being in Anambra State, I have not achieved anything. I don't know what you are going to achieve. Very soon now, enter 2 years now, you begin to campaign. 3 years campaign, 4 years campaign, and you are looking for another 4 years so that you can complete the looting of public funds. He said, I tell our people that election has come and gone, and APOGA did not go to the tribunal even though we had a presidential candidate, because APOGA has always worked with the government or party at the center, and it has always collaborated with the party at the center. How many votes do you get that you are going to court? This SOLUDO, I go visit you, I tell you. When it was the PDP, APOGA collaborated with the party and the government at the center, and we, as it were, did not field any candidate because APOGA worked with the party at the center. We have not reviewed that position, and if we will, that will be in the future. But for now, we shall work and collaborate with the party and government at the center. And that was what we made and what was written. And even when when our brother, Mr. P2B, was governor, the party collaborated with the PDP, and it has not changed, and that was what we made in APOGA, he added. This one a story for the gods, now they talk. They don't bounce you, be say they don't bounce you. If you like, go and hit your head on the wall. Another breaking news here, make on the hear am o. Shebi when we tell people say Nigeria is just a total joke. You know, some people will come out and say, what do we mean? Okay, let me explain this to you. 10 years ago, when Good Luck was ruling Nigeria, Good Luck came out and said that this fuel subsidy is a scam, that he need to remove the fuel subsidy. Even when he about to remove the fuel subsidy, he never go to borrow. He said that he will make provision for buses to the localities that this removal of the fuel subsidy will affect so much. What did they do? Even this current president that everybody is applauding now. Oh, on his first announcement on his what do they call it? On his acceptance speech or whatever, when he was confined or the inauguration day on 29th of May. And he removed fuel subsidy, and that is he's starting on a very good ground. Now this same Tinubu, now them organized the laborers and the rest of them on full street that said that nothing like fuel subsidy, that good luck just want to eat money, and they do what? They protested. Now everybody is clapping for him. Now we have those Nigerians, youths and the old people, even despite the fact that the people at the head of these affairs, they know about all these things. They know that this man, this president, so-called president-elect, is among those who organized people and fooled the street. That time he was working with Oshomole. Oshomole was then I think Oshomole have gone then. Now he have come back and tell us that fuel subsidy is no more, and people are clapping. Who organized this NLC now is what I cannot say, because Nigeria is just complete a joke, a total mess. Any attempt to remove fuel subsidy will be rejected. NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress, wants Tinubu. The Nigerian Labour Congress has warned President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu against removing the fuel subsidy without adequate measures to cushion the effect on workers and Nigerians. Look at what's happening in Nigeria. Some people are even selling the fuel now, a liter for 1,000 naira, simply because there's an announcement that will be fuel removal of fuel subsidy. But how can you remove fuel subsidy whereby you have not even started the office? You have not even made necessary provisions for this removal of subsidy. Dangote refinery have not started working. I am removing fuel subsidy. Do you have any refinery that can refine your products? The answer is no. The blackmail have started. You have started blackmailing Nigerians. You have started blackmailing Nigerians. This is exactly what happened 8 years ago. When they say, oh, Buhari will come and remove fuel subsidy. And Buhari come. Instead of removing the fuel subsidy, the amount they are using to do that subsidy of 18 to subsidize our petroleum product went higher, and our debt ratio also went higher. Now you are telling us you are going to remove fuel subsidy. Who does that? In a statement on Tuesday, Nigeria Labour Congress, Comrade Joe Ajaero berated the president for announcing the end of fuel subsidy without consulting relevant stakeholders. Ajaero noted with regret that a few hours after Tinubu's pronouncement, some marketers shut down their filling states, and immediately there was a price hike in some places. That is Nigeria for you. If Nigeria can put a law and stand to it, I think this country would have been a better place. A petroleum nation, one of the countries that produces the best petroleum or crude oil in the wide whole world. But look at what is happening. Once there's any announcement that there's a fuel subsidy removal or whatever, everything will go up. The earlier that Nigerians address this issue, is better, because Nigeria has been a country whereby anything that goes up can never come down again. Believe it or leave it. While describing the action as insensitive, the Nigerian Labour Congress president said it had brought tears and sorrow to millions of Nigerians instead of the renewed hope the administration had promised. That is what we keep seeing on daily basis. That is where we will stand now. He will start this administration now on blackmail to make sure that Nigerians suffers. What we passed through on the hand of APC for the past 8 years, even at the time minute of what do they call it, currency redesign, this same government come and tell us, oh, when they assume office, that they are going to revert everything, the new and old currency will be going together. Now, the new currency is nowhere to be found. Where is the old currency? Nowhere to be found. Nigerians is buying their own currency with their own naira. Nigeria. Ajaero, however, said any attempt to remove fuel subsidy will be rejected by Nigerians and asked the president to immediately withdraw the policy. The statement read, "We at the Nigerian Labour Congress are outraged by the pronouncement of President Bola Tinubu removing the fuel subsidy without due consultations with critical stakeholders or without putting in place palliative measures to cushion the harsh effects of the subsidy removal. Within hours of his pronouncement, the nation went into a tailspin due to a combination of service shutdowns and product price hikes in some places, representing over 300% price adjustment. By this insensitive decision, President Tinubu on his inauguration day brought tears and sorrow to millions of Nigerians instead of hope. He equally devalued the quality of their lives by over 300% counting. And I never see anything. This one is just Genesis. When we get to Malachi, you people will know that the APC will finish Nigeria. That's Nigeria. Fire your child Nigeria. They will just my happiness is that this thing will be it will happen to everybody. There's no any sector of the economy. They will not come out and say the southeast now we buy fuel 500. Why the northeast, northwest, and north central we buy 800 naira? It will never happen. Or they will come and say south we buy fuel 100 naira. Why the southwest we buy 200 naira? It can never happen. Not the same price. Not the same thing. If you do it that way, people will come from the southeast, go there to buy it. You will not start in your fuel price. When you see somebody come from the south, he say, no, I will sell for you 200 naira because they said, no, they will fool that place and buy it. Yes, it's within the country. Highest, it's some miles. So you telling me now that, now everybody, I said this in earlier, I said, I like let Tinubu happen to Nigeria so that Nigerians will know that the eye when they cry can also see. Because we are too quick to forget. The youths who are shouting Jagaban, Jagaban are too quick to forget what we passed through on the hands of this same Jagaban who sold the Otapia called Buhari to us. Now, he have started, the very first day they inaugurate him, he started to blackmail the whole Nigerians, over 220 million people. He sent them into pandemonium, fuel high price, by announcing the end of a fuel subsidy. Is that the right thing to do? And you tell me you have the best team? Come on. And they say you are smart. You never play smart on this one. I must say, my dear, you mess up the system. But anyway, that is the way Nigeria is. On the exception of day of Buhari, he did the same thing. Nigerians went into pandemonium. It is no heroism to commit against the people this level of cruelty at any time, let alone on an inauguration day. If he is expecting a medal for taking his decision, he will certainly be disappointed to receive curses for the people of Nigeria. Consider this decision not only a slight but a big betrayal to the Nigerians. This is not what you promised Nigerians. On the very first day of your assignment to kick off, hey, oh boy, these 4 years and 8 years, Nigerians go here and will. On our part, we are strongly opposed to this decision and are demanding an immediate withdrawal of this policy. The NLC president argued that the pronouncement has ripple effects on the economic well-being and security of our people. Ajaero said, the implications of this decision are grave for our security and well-being. We wonder if President Tinubu gave thought to why his predecessors in office refused to implement this highly injurious policy decision. We also wonder if he also forgot the words he penned down on January 8, 2012, but issued on January 11, 2012. Under the hearing, he bear in mind what he did. We have chosen to reproduce substantial parts of this statement for the benefit of those who did not have the opportunity to read it then. Yes, okay. As Nigerians gathered with family and friends to celebrate the new year, the federal government was baking a national cake wrapped up in scheme that would instantly make the new year a bitter one. Barely had the public wind itself from last year when the government dropped a historic surprise on an unsuspecting nation. PPPRA issued a statement abolishing the fuel subsidy by this sly price of paper. The federal government breached the social contract with the people. Make sure that listen. This government has turned its back on the collective will by bureaucratic fiat. The government made the most faithful economic decision any administration has made since the inception of the Fourth Republic, and it has done so with an arrogant wave of the hand, as if issuing a minor regulation because of the terrible substance of the decision and the haughty style of its enactment. The people feel betrayed and angry. At this moment, we know not to where this anger will lead. In good conscience, we pray against violence. Also, in good conscience, it is the duty of every citizen to peacefully demonstrate the record their opposition to this draconian measure that is swiftly crippling the economy more than it will ever cure it. By taking this step, the government has tossed the people into the depths of the midnight sea. Government demands the people swim to safety under their own power, claiming the attendant hardship will build character and add efficiency to the national economy. It is easy to make these claims when one is dry and unsure. Government will have us believe that every hardship it manufactured for the people to endure is a good thing. This is a lie. The hardship they thrust upon the poor often bear no other purpose than to keep them poor. Yes, this is such a time. They will tell you the hardship according to the freeway message of so-called Buhari. He said we take many decisions and it favors some people, it not favors some people, that he should endure the what do they call it? The short time listing. The short time hunger. Forgetting that in Nigeria, anything that goes up never come down. When they subsidize what do they call it? Gasoline. We are waiting for years still on the road. Gas never come down. It still remain where it is. Nigeria, any price that go up can never come down again. That is the government for you. And people will be smiling, even clapping for that same government that put them into that sufferness. Though Nigeria will have to remove the subsidy. The time to do it is not now. This subsidy removal is ill-timed and violates the condition precedent necessary before such a decision is made. First, the government needs to clean up and throw away the salad of corruption in the NNPC. Then proceed to lay the foundation for a mass transit system in the railways and road network with long-term bonds and fully develop the energy sector towards revitalizing Nigeria's economy and easing the burden any subsidy removal may have on people. But we know this is about more than the fuel subsidy. It's about the government ideas on the role of money in bettering the lives of people, about the relationship between the government and the people, and about the primary objective of the government's interaction with the economy. It is about whom among Nigeria's various social classes does government most values. This is why the public reaction has been heated. It is not so much that people have to spend more money. It is because people feel short-changed and sold out. They have been sold out. The same people who is clamoring for Jagaban on a starting point, all the very, very bad. The landing is what I cannot guarantee. There will be no excuse for failure, Pafasoranti tells Tunumbu. Former leader of the Pan-Yoruba Social Cultural Organization, Afenifere, Pa Ruben Fasoranti, has said the Bola Tinubu government will not have any excuse for failure. Yes, they will not say, oh, it is PDP that brought us here. Now, he continued with the same APC. He sold Buhari to us. Now it is installed, Emiloko. So let us see what that Emiloko will do to Nigeria. We pray for the best. And I have said this once, and I can still repeat myself again. Anything that will make us to miss the administration of Buhari may it never happen to Nigeria. Instead, may that country turn upside down. In a congratulatory message to Tinubu on Tuesday, Fasoranti advised the president to appoint competent people with impeccable character and capacity into his cabinet and put them in their areas of maximum benefit for the nation. The former Afenifere leader said He is convinced that Nigeria will be great if his plans for the country are implemented religiously and meticulously. Fasaranti said the country is facing a number of challenges that require urgent and decisive actions, promising Tinubu that Afenifere will support his administration in any way they can. He said, I am highly delighted to write on behalf of myself and Afenifere to congratulate you on the propitious occasion of your inauguration this as the 16th President of and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, or Fulani Republic of Nigeria, as you may choose to call it. Nigeria is facing myriad of challenges on multiple fronts that require urgent and decisive actions. These include the exceptional high level of insecurity, poor and nosediving economy, deficit infrastructure, youth unemployment, and hydra-headed corruption, among others. He came to fight corruption. How can a corrupt leader come to fight corruption? It doesn't happen now. The same thing happened. The same thing with Buhari. They claim to be fighting corruption, but in other way, they don't know what it's all about. I've gone through your renewed hope of 2023 action plan for a better Nigeria publication, and after listening to your maiden broadcast, I'm convinced that the plans enunciated in the speech and personal manifesto are religiously and meticulously implemented. The challenges will be mitigated, and Nigeria will surely be a greater nation. No excuse this time. In selecting your team, please pick the best that Nigeria can offer. And I believe that this country is well endowed with the human resources that can turn her fortunes around. Choose men and women of impeccable character, competence, and capacity, and post them to their areas of maximum benefit for this great nation called Nigeria. It is my prayer that the good Lord will grant you the wisdom, zeal, strength of character, and good health, and the courage of your conviction to steer the ship of our great nation to the promised shore of peace and prosperity. Now, so the thing take be. She is not scared of me. Shehu Kuti, the slapingitis man, he don't come out to open up on why he beat his wife up. Okay, let us see what happens. Nigerian Afrobeat singer Shehu Kuti has finally reacted to the allegations of physically and verbally assaulting his wife. Nigerian news report that this comes after Shehu Kuti heard screaming at his wife during his altercation with a police officer in a viral video, with many Nigerians speculating that the singer's wife may be a victim of domestic violence. Debunking the claim, the son of the Nigerian Afrobeat legend Fela Anikulapo Kuti, during a recent Instagram live season with fans, said his wife is not scared of him, rather he is the one who is scared of her. According to him, those who are close to his family can attest to the fact that he is the one who is scared of his wife. Shehu Kuti noted that those speculating the rumors are jealous to see a man talk to his wife, and she listened. He added that he has never even hit his wife, his 9-year-old daughter before. The singer said, the most important rumor I must dispel is the one they said that I am beating my wife. They said I screamed at her to get into the car in the viral video, and she went into the car. That she is scared of me. My wife is not scared of me. Trust me, if you know anybody that know us, I am the one that is scared of my wife. But my wife respects me, according to the Anikulapo family. And I know that many of you Nigerian men were just jealous to see a man that can talk to his wife and his wife will listen. That is the problem. It is jealousy, according to Shehu Anikulapo Kuti. We have the last year but not the least, Presidential Tribunal Court. They don't adjourn Atiku's case. I don't know when they adjourn it. But let me tell you people the truth. This adjournment can continue until the last day of this man in office in 8 years. The suit by the People's Democratic Party PDP and his 2023 presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar challenging the victory of President Bola Tinubu at the February 25th presidential election has been adjourned till Wednesday 31st May. That is today. This was after the tribunal on Tuesday admitted in evidence copies of result sheets, printouts of the bimodal voter accreditation system (BIAFRA) and record of the number of permanent voter cards collected for the last presidential election across the 36 states of the Federation and Federal Capital Territory, which were tendered by the petitioner's lawyers Eyitayo Jegede San. The documents were tendered as part of the commencement of the hearing in the petition by the PDP and its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. The petition did not call any witness. Objection was, however, raised in relation to some of the documents by lawyers to the respondents. The panel led by Justice Haruna Senami Abisamani, after hearing from all concerned parties, adjourned sitting till 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Obi presents his first witness. The Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 elections, Peter Obi, has presented his first witness in court in suit challenging the victory of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the February 25th general elections. Nigerian reports Obi and his party presented the witness on Tuesday at the resumed hearing of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal (PEPT) sitting at the Court of Appeal in Abuja. The lawyer Lawrence Uchenna Nwaka Eti from Ihiala, Anambra State, was presented by Obi's legal team as their first witness. As Obi and Labour Party commenced their trial today, their suit is hanged on the non-qualification of Tinubu, who contested on the platform of the All Poverty Congress (APC) as a result of the double nomination of his Vice President Kashim Shettima and alleged drug trafficking conviction in the United States of America. So my wonderful people, please, now here we go take back our kaya, make on enjoy this one. As you are watching, make sure you subscribe, like and share. And also make sure you do what? Make sure you are commenting. It is very, very important and necessary. Have a nice day. May the Lord bless us all. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. Make on enjoy another day.